going on, guys? So I'm gonna be working on my tablet, my new dash kit for my truck. So I got a double din dash trim kit from Amazon. um, I have my tablet here. This is a Samsung Galaxy Tab S2. So this is what I'm thinking of doing, and I'm gonna move my stereo stuff to the bottom of my truck. I'll show you guys that once I get to that. But right now I'm working on my my little piece that's gonna hold my tablet in place. So I got 1/4 inch MDF, and then I was initially gonna route this whole thing out and just have the edge that's gonna hold the tablet, and this was gonna sit on top of this. But then that seemed too difficult, or it would be just easier for me to cut some strips down, glue them down, and fill in the rest. So whatever, like those little corners that are gonna be missing, just a spot. So that's what I'm gonna do. Got some wood glue, some clamps. So I'm gonna glue it in place, clamp it down, leave it there until it's dry, and then we'll show you guys what happens after that. Alright guys, so I made a couple of kits for my tablet. I started off with this one, and then once I finished it I was like, oh shit, I need an indent for me to be able to push the tablet out. So I made some other ones with some indents, and then I have my trim, my kit that's gonna go on the truck, and cut it out. I set it up there, had it right here. I nailed it to this piece of wood, and then I cut this whole thing out. I used one of these electric cutout tools. I didn't have my Dremel with me, and my brother has a little Dremel, but it doesn't work, it's too small. So I used that, it worked fine. So now I got the piece in there. It's gonna look like so, real nice and clean. I had to cut the hole here for the cable for the micro USB, and it's gonna slide in through the back like so. And the way I'm gonna do it, I'll be able to plug it in, or plug in the tablet, slide the whole thing out, and then it'll be in there like so. And then, so let me show you guys what the tablet will look like on it. I'll turn it on, and oh, wrong side, the other way. And just go to Netflix. You guys can see that. So that's how it's gonna be. So we'll continue this another day, and then hopefully maybe by this weekend I'll have it done, and all my parts will be in, so I can extend my cables from my stock stereo to put them close to the floor. So there you guys have it. Alright guys, so check it out. I glued the MDF into place, and what, it's not really glue, it's I used epoxy for plastics and such. And my camera's being shaky again. I need to go trade this phone or return it, and it's pissing me off. Anyway, so I did that. You guys can see I glued it in all, or epoxied it all over, so it doesn't come off. That's a little hole where my charger's gonna go through. So I'm gonna mix some Bondo now, and to fill in the gaps on the front all around, and then I'm gonna let it dry, sand it down, and if I need some more Bondo I'll do that until I get the quality that I want. So see you guys when I get to the next step. Alright guys, so I did all the body work. I'm gonna prime it now to see if I need to refill some areas. And then if I do, we'll have to rebody it and sand it down again, and then prime it again, paint it. So for now, this is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good. Not bad of a job. So go prime it. See you guys in a little bit. Alright, so check this out. I made some small holes and I put some magnets in there, some real small magnets. These are the magnets that I used from Hobby Lobby. They are 0.33 inches and they are really strong. They are the strongest on their little scale, and I'm not gonna lie, they are really strong. I bought some fabric, sticky fabric backing. It's gonna go on there. The holes that I drew for those magnets, it's right here, the 5/16, and it's a perfect fit. And I didn't drill all the way through. You guys can see that on this side. If you guys can see, I did drill those. Those were my first holes, and they go about halfway through. So I just drilled them from the front to back, and only drilled just enough for the magnets to fit in there. So because this tablet is aluminum, it wasn't going to work. So what I did is I got some washers, some real thin washers, and I super glued them to the back of the tablet. So this tablet is only going to be for my truck, so it doesn't matter. Plus, or if I wanted to use it, I could just put a case on that. The issue that I have is, you guys can see this tablet is curved. It's not meant to be curved. So it's not sitting real nice and flush like I want it to. So it sticks out from one side, so it's wobbly. So what I have to do, I have to add another magnet on this side, on this side, in order for it to grab really well, or else I'm gonna have issues with it not sticking in place. So, and then I cut this fabric down to the size that I needed it for my tablet. I just pretty much traced my tablet on there and cut it out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put 2 more magnets here, and then the tablet's gonna sit in there like that. My USB cable should fit in there perfect to cover most of that hole. So that's pretty much it from here. I'm gonna wait for my connectors to come in so I can extend my wires in my truck, so I can move my original stereo down to the floor. So once that gets here, which should be Monday, today's Saturday, I'm gonna continue with the rest of the stuff. Alright guys, so I'm out here in the truck and I am going to install my kit. I went ahead and removed everything. This top piece just pops out. The screen trim is held by 4 screws, 4 7mm screws in each corner. And then I also removed this the buttons on the bottom, 3 7mm screws. And now I made a harness to extend my original stereo's 10-pin connector. This is the one I made. I'm waiting for the one that my friend Phil Gamboa is making for me. He does a lot of cool GM, OEM, original connectors, and helps you do custom stuff to your truck. So I'll post a link on the description for his. His is gonna look legit, like factory stuff. I just use RGB white wiring to make it. So I'm gonna plug this into there, to the original one, and I already ran it to the bottom, which is gonna hook up to my other screen, my other OEM screen. And then, like I said, I was gonna make a custom center console for it. And then for power for the tablet, I have my micro USB here, and I have ran it into the cigarette lighter. I put that was a while back. I had put a direct wiring USB, and I hooked it up to the cigarette lighter. So So that's how I'm getting power to the tablet. So I'm gonna hook this cables up and test it out. One more thing, this mini USB that you need to extend. I bought this cable off of eBay. This is a female side, so that male side is gonna plug into this, and it's gonna extend to this other side. This is a mini USB male to female, so it's gonna extend. It's gonna connect to the back of my stereo. So I need to run this wire down as well. All right, so got the tablet in. I pretty much just my wiring, my micro USBs there, but it looks so super clean. I'm in love with this. My original stereo right here. This is my OEM one that came with my truck. My cables, power cable, and then the signal cable. I think that's what it is. It's just gonna sit here for now until I make my center console. But it even looks cool just like that. This is just so I can have function buttons in case the tablet disconnects. So let me show you guys. I have an app on the tablet that is supposed to make it turn on as soon as it connects to the truck's Bluetooth. I put the truck on. See, the screen is on. Those the AC controls are on. It takes a little while for it to hook up. Right now it says no device connected, but we'll see when it comes on. You guys are gonna see. I'm not touching it. You guys can see one hand's on the phone, the other one's over here. There it is, and it'll automatically connect to the truck's Bluetooth, and it'll start playing music. It'll start playing Pandora automatically. So I'm gonna turn the volume off on that, but you guys can see that it works. So I still have my controls function, and the tablet is just there. The app that I'm using for this is Tasker, and I have made a profile for it to sorry, I'm looking at the phone, not the tablet. So you make a profile, and you're gonna go to, it's gonna give you options. Let's do one together. So we're gonna create a profile. So you're gonna click the plus sign. You're gonna create a state, network, so net, Bluetooth connected, and you're gonna first pair your tablet to your truck. Then you're gonna go on here, and it's gonna give you the list of the names of the stuff that the tablet is hooked up to. So you're gonna click on the My Link, which I already did. So that's what I have, and it's gonna. Then you're gonna create a new task. It's automatically gonna create a new task. It's over here. It's what's gonna happen when that happens. So you're gonna go to here. You need to download Secure plugin. Let me show you what that looks like. Secure settings, and that's gonna be a plugin for Tasker. So once you go back to Tasker to create your new task, you don't have to name it. You can if you want. Then you're gonna click the plus sign. First things first, you want the tablet to turn on when the tablet connects to the truck's Bluetooth. So you're gonna go to plugin. Oh, wrong one. Plugin, secure settings. You're gonna click on this pencil to edit. You're gonna go to actions, wake device. I think it was wake device. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it was wake device. Keyboard discrete light on. Duration, I put it for 10 seconds. So you click 10 seconds. Save. Go back. So that's the first task. Is going to turn on the screen. Next thing you want to do is whatever you wanted to do next. So I usually put audio. So the tablet's audio goes all the way maxed. Media volume, which is music, all the way to 15. Then you want your display to stay on. So display timeout. And you're going to Drag all of them all the way to the top, so it doesn't go to sleep. Then you want it to launch an app, so you go to app, launch app. You can click whatever app. I usually just launch Pandora every time because I'm in my truck. I want to listen to music. So go back, click whatever app you want. So now it's ready. And now you want to create a exit task or a profile, which is going to kill whatever you're doing at the moment that it disconnects from Bluetooth. So you're going to click and hold this, the task that you made, and it's going to give you an option for create exit task. So you're going to click on create exit task, and then you're going to create a new task to do. So you're going to go back to apps, and then you're going to kill action. You're going to kill Pandora, so it stops playing Pandora. And then you're going to go to display, add another one, go to display, timeout, put it to 7 seconds, which is the minimum. So when it disconnects Bluetooth, it will automatically disconnect and turn the tablet off. So keys off the ignition. I have to open the driver door for it to disconnect. So give me 1 second. It'll be like not even 7 seconds and it turns off. And there you go. That's how you do that. So stay tuned for this. It's for my new center console. I'll also post a link for my friend's Phil Gamboa. He can make you any connection that you want. If you need power folding mirrors, those new running boards that GM came out with, that swing, and so much more stuff. So I'll post a link in the description for his channel, and you guys can talk to him in case you need a hookup with some wiring. So that's pretty much it. That's how I install my Samsung Galaxy Tab S2 on my dash. And stay tuned. I'm also making one for an iPad 9.7. See you guys on the next one.